Arizona. A bucket list destination for RVers, nature lovers, and food enthusiasts. It's also a place I called home for 5 years. Now, saying I have a love-hate relationship with this state would be too simplistic. It wouldn't do my complex relationship with Arizona justice. Truth be told, I spent 5 of the loneliest years of my life here. And now, after our amicable divorce and much needed time apart, I'm returning to a place I never fully understood. A place that never fully understood me. The monsoon rain greets me on my return voyage. Few things in life are as calming, as soothing as a desert rain. The clapping sound of water on soil as the earth applauds its refreshing drink. The fresh, clean smell it brings. It's not the aroma of worms and fish like that of the Midwestern range of my childhood. A desert shower has a way of purifying the mind, of preparing the soul. It's a necessary cleansing to ready oneself for the Grand Canyon. Now, everyone has seen images of the natural wonder, of travel show videos, and of faded memories proudly displayed on grandparents' mantles when they visited decades earlier. And yet, despite the many attempts, the Grand Canyon has never been successfully photographed. There's no way to fully prepare for the experience of walking up to the ridge and peering in. It's as if looking into one's own soul. There's a kind of quiet tranquility here. But much like the canyon itself, it's impossible to fully describe. Beyond the Grand Canyon, descriptions come a bit easier. Lake Havasu City welcomes visitors with sun, water, and the original London Bridge, because sometimes it's just necessary to grab a frosty margarita while a cloudless Arizona sky warms both the stone and epidermis. What little of the Colorado River that manages to escape Lake Havasu's boozy spring breaks and forged dams eventually comes to an end in Yuma, a final prison of the river that once made it all the way to the Sea of Cortez. Cities come few and far between in Arizona. Outside of the Greater Phoenix and Tucson areas, a scattering of cities manages to grow out of the harsh desert. The sun-bleached and decaying carcasses of other not-so-lucky towns left as a forever reminder to what's always a possibility. The city of Tombstone holds onto the memory of a famous Western shootout like grim death, as history is all that remains in the city. But is it all that different from the Grand Canyon or the Painted Forest? Drifting through the desert on an endless highway, the mind has a million moments to consider life. What is given, what is taken away. Arizona has a way of doing that, of offering infinite possibilities to reflect, to consider the past. As I twist through the final stages of my trip, Bisbee shows me a different side of the state. Tucked down into the southeastern corner, it's away from the world, carved into the mountainside of the former mining town. If Bohemian cowboys ever walked the earth, they'd find a home here. At the end of my time with my former home, a setting desert sun escorts me out of the state. There's something to that old saying of you can never go home, because you, like the location, are always changing. I don't know if I'll ever rescind my separation from the Copper State, but after this trip, I can at least look back fondly on the time we shared. It was, after all, a beautiful experience, even if I didn't realize it at the time.